is clear. And I'm saying that you are a senior lawyer, you know. You've been in this house, you've been a majority leader, you've been a minority leader, you have lived through all the rulings in these matters. Pending matters, we should stay away from them. The conduct of judges, we should stay away from them. You have so far not impugned the process of nominating the nominee and submitting the nomination to this house, and the process of referral by speaker of the nominee to this committee for the committee to do its work. Those are the legitimate matters that you can raise, and you haven't raised them. So all the questions about what happened, if you had waited and we started proceedings, and you throw a question to the nominee to get his views on the matter, I may not object. But you can't just be allowed to run down everybody and get up and walk because you are Afenyo marking. Why? It will not be allowed. I am going to look, this whole issue about you making a preliminary statement, show me a rule that says that you have a right to make a preliminary statement. Show me in our standing orders anything that says that you, Afenyo marking, have a right to make preliminary statements. You don't. Listen, we developed it as a practice. We developed it as a practice where normally the two leaders may make welcoming statements and general open statements, but you have converted it into a platform to do a press conference where you attack and impugn people and walk away with it. I'm saying that today you will not attack anybody and walk away once I sit in this committee.
Mimi mama was na mema wakwa ba eha Ayagenda TV Ghana mesro se na ededi kan wo hwe mia wo be subscribe na wala ki video na bobe bibiala aye kama El-Classico bi ekoso e wo Ghana Parliament na de ben El-Classico e na ekoso America ho asem yi ye yina se ye be ka ye Chief Justice na owo ho asisi ya de we former Gertrude Tukono His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wona memra kwan so eyi no edi free ho enti acting Chief Justice Ayariga say Baffoe Bonny ono na sisi ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa nominating say yenya no vetting na se yetoto na no ewie na se wo se efata oba be ye Chief Justice e dia ma Ghana man no eno kokko PM e wo Parliament na ansa na omo betena se no Afenyo markings NPP4 e bone nsamra ne se wo ye minority leader ono so kokko PM e wo vetting no ase. Na last week, na minority for no omo can say a quite na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or so this nomination no omo de omo hu ni say enye bra kwan so enu nti vet na kromo nsi ase nenso ene omo ko vet no ase na Afenyo markings all kon wa prepare year pa because okwa fisi Chief Justice no omo wo questions bi because omo gidi say kwan ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of so former Chief Justice what no free ho no na ntiase enim enu nti se foforo badia na de oba no ewo se omo so omo prepare no mko ekofesi no yie pa eto mu hia ovet no ase no honorable Afenyo markings all bisa ne questions no eno enam honorable Mahama Ayariga aye na yenim se oye majority leader ewo Parliament o say NPP4 Afenyo markings omo jeje so say we a minority leader enye sa vet we ase because some of the questions that obisa no famra kwemu enu ntimi ma metena ha as majority leader mehwew ma wo ma me press conference was vetting we ase enti asem bia obeka famra kwemu no Afenyo markings I am never going to allow you na sa asem we menua wo hwe video na obesre keke na Afenyo nso wa yire ne ho say no matter what despite the intimidation according to NPP4 say Afenyo markings is being intimidated by First Deputy Speaker, any majority leader, was vetting we ase enunti Afenyo markings or non so or bone humodin bia say any limitation as uncle for me we or be praise on him no he is not going to allow it. Now question be person will be say biano or baby sir now it's very interesting. Yam ko videos no be na se ehwe ewia comment biala won so oworo na wako comment section wona wa kire wawe wa like video yi unya and subscribe ya mesro se obe subscribe to this channel na boa ama bibiala aye kama minua men se wo mre yenko na yenko videos no mra na yekoba ye beto aso e die fro nyankopon sira beda wase
unequivocally clear. The minority in Parliament object to and
Chairman, I object again. I object.
Hold on. Honorable particular point. I must place on record that I have admonished that we should all operate within the ambit of the law. Honorable Minority Leader, be guided by Order 103D, and then let's make progress. And Order 103D, if I may read, to serve as a guide to all of us. It states that a motion shall relate to a definite issue and not revive the consideration of a matter which had been considered in the same meeting unless new matters have arisen. Honourable members, by necessary implication, whether a motion or not, the principles of res judicata will not permit us that a matter that has been raised on the floor resolve to its finality would be permitted to be raised at a committee meeting. So, Honorable Minority Leader, refrain from anything that is relating to sub judice rules and let's make progress, with all due respect. Because Speaker has dealt with this matter, I have also personally dealt partly with this particular matter, with all due respect.
Chairman, the facts speak for themselves. On April 22nd, 2025, Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokonu was suspended as a result of a prima facie determination by the Council of States as contained in the public announcement made by the executive. We, the minority, hold the view that the subsequent committee that was set up under the chairmanship of His Lordship Gabriel Scott Puama to trial the Chief Justice amounted to a travesty of justice.
Chairman.
The removal
our rules are clearly offended.
in the language
Our rules are
of
clearly
judicial
offended.
accountability.
Because the rules I just read clearly offend that.
But
The rules clearly are offended. Chairman, the rules say that the conduct of the Speaker, the Chief Justice, members and justices of the Superior Court of Judicature shall not be raised in Parliament except on a substantive motion. He has just raised the question of the conduct of a Supreme Court judge who chaired the committee. And he describes it and the conduct and what the Justice did as a travesty of justice. He has raised the conduct of that judge. He has. And the rules are clear. And I can assure you that I will not allow you to breach any inch of the rules today. No inch of the rules will I allow you to breach.
Let me respond to him. Chairman, let me respond to him. Chairman, let me respond to him.
You see, I cannot go and be giving you the opportunity when the person who is speaking is in the process of responding to the issue.
It doesn't fit in the rules.
Yes, Honourable Minority Leader, you have the floor.
Mr. Chairman,
Honourable members, order. Honourable Uman, order.
Mr. Chairman, let me make these preliminary comments before I address.
In response to...
Yes, before I address, I've made an observation. The learned Attorney General knows how much I respect him. He knows how much I respect him. And this must be reciprocated by him. When the respected learned Mahama Ayariga, leader of government business, was raising his objection, I remained quiet to listen to him because I know that decency requires that we listen to each other in silence. We are lawyers, and in the East, we must demonstrate that practice in Adaba for people to know that we listen and respond. So please, unless there is another plan that I don't know, but whatever that is happening today, history is watching. Now let me respond to my respected colleague, the majority leader. Chairman, it is his contention that my reference to the committee's work amount to attacking the conduct of its chair. With the greatest respect, I need to be listened to, and he has to pay attention to language as used in context. For the avoidance of doubt, I am repeating that the minority holds the view that the committee's work resulting in the removal of her ladyship, the Chief Justice, amount to travesty of justice. It is a view we hold. It does not offend order 1237. Order 1237, with avoidance of doubt, provides the conduct of the Speaker, the Chief Justice, members of Parliament, the Chief Justice, and Superior Court Justice of Judicature shall not be raised in Parliament except a substantive motion. Now, the distinction must be made. Respected Ayariga, please, bear with me. I've listened to you. The distinctions must be made. Your work in the regular official duties and a critique thereto must be distinguished from personal conduct that one would consider as misbehavior or stated misbehavior. I am not, with the greatest respect, impugning the person of the reputation of my Lord Puaman, who I voted for under the influence of Honorable K.T. Amon. When all the odds were against him, I have nothing personal against him. Because even where there were personal issues that people were attacking his reputation, I was one of the few who stood.
Mr. Chairman.
So I'm not here to attack him.
Mr. Chairman.
And he knows I won't attack him. The caucus is talking about, please, Honorable Ayariga, let me finish. You were allowed to make your point.
Yes, but Honorable Minority Leader, just be brief.
Very well. The committee's work is what we are expressing an opinion on. And we are using very civil language to say that what it did amount to travesty of justice. It's as simple as that. So let me...
I'll be surprised if after all these years in this parliament, you don't understand those rules. I'll be surprised. Yes, I intend to be offensive because he has told me that I am here to deliberately obstruct the minority. What did you say about that? To describe my conduct here as deliberately obstructing the minority when I'm trying to keep him to the rules. When you say the conduct of a judge, we're not talking about the personal conduct, who he slept with and who he didn't sleep with. We're talking about his work, how he conducted his work. You are saying that the committee conducted its work in an opaque manner. That's what you are saying. In darkness, that's what you are saying. And that the outcome of their work is a travesty of justice. That's what I'm saying. And you are not in court challenging the conduct of the committee. You are not. You as a person, you are not in court challenging the conduct of the committee. You know the rules in the Constitution regarding the work of the proceedings. You haven't shown at any stage that the rules in the Constitution governing the work of the committee have been breached in any way. How can you come and sit here and describe the work as opaque, travesty of justice, and improper removal, and etc., and expect me to sit here and allow you to do that? You are clearly violating the rules. And when I try to guide you how to go about your work, then you say that I'm trying to obstruct you.
Honourable Majority Leader, you've made your point. And again,
yes, yakwa video na bana se na medi kan ekan ye no sa El-Classico we de esen Barcelona and Real Madrid and I say Kumasi Asante Kotoko any hustle folk. Ye bebo Kumasi Asante Kotoko fon so abaso. Na wotwi ayi twa mu Sunday. Omo ehye Accra hustle folk one it you has to na say oh hwe me ema obunfu. Wo ye Kotoko ni nsu ha ema wani enji bebre because complacency ebetumi akele Kotoko spirit. Intimi nua de ye course so e wo Ghana Parliament eno no. Na de Honorable First Deputy Speaker, when majority leader, omo no, eno. And I said they should allow Afenyo markings. Na ononso, onka die ewo na kumum. But sometimes, senior, Honorable Mahama Ayariga ononso kan no, Afenyo markings of pese of fasa akwenya we so. Na, score some political points be. And on the always say they are not going to allow it to happen because omo NCCA Ghana mind krono ehye omonsa entiminua comment biala wonso owo no na comment section na watch no babi unya and subscribe to this channel mesro so obe subscribe na boa ama bibiala aye kama mamemfa wo ensia na ansa na ye be koro mesro so behwe wo husu yi se na be ye musu na sane biala ento mene wo ebehie bim sisi ye de unia makrao bye bye.